Hallo, guten Tag, Deutschstudentin. Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Dettinger. I'm your instructor for German 1102 Summer 2019. Um, I'm very excited to be teaching this class. This will be the second online class, semester-based online class that I'll be teaching here. And I know that some of you were with me last summer and some of you were with me this previous semester. So I'm excited to be teaching this class again. We will be using the same textbook, Velden, and I just wanted to use this video to kind of give you a brief overview of the layout of the course. If you were with me last summer, it's very similar to this, a little bit different, a couple of additions, but for the most part it's the same. And but regardless, we have this under this general section here. This is our home base, if you will. So I have this online cafe. If you have questions or comments or concerns or want to communicate something with your classmates, you can do so here or with me for that matter. If it's something that you want to only discuss with me, you can send me an email. I do have here this link for this iLearn registration. Even if you have access to your 1101 account, you will need to re-register for the 1102. Okay, and just use the course code that's involved here, or that's included in here, excuse me. I do have this direct link to the ebook and iLearn website, as well as a video tutorial of how to navigate iLearn. Now, keep in mind, this navigational video and tutorial it was directed for my 1101 class, but the layout for 1102 is the exact same way. So if there's anything in there that's mentioning 1101 from 2018, you can just ignore it because it's the same format. Okay, video tutorial on an overview of what the iLearn exercises look like. So if you're brand new to this program, please have a look at that. Last summer we used, and also for the face-to-face course, we used Kaltura for our weekly speaking activities. We're actually going to switch. We're not going to use that anymore. We're going to be using the Flipgrid web app, which is very easy to use because our weekly speaking activities will include an initial recording for a homework grade and then 2 follow-up recordings, very brief, to your classmates, and those will count towards your participation. Okay, there is so this link gets you directly to their website, or you can go to the App Store on your phone and download that. You can use your computer for that, but it's also just as easy to use your smartphone. Something that's new this summer that we didn't do last summer, we're going to have 3 scheduled web conferences using the Zoom web conferencing tool. This is LSU's new go-to web conferencing tool. It's very easy to use. We will also use this for our final oral presentation, or if you want to have a virtual office hour with me, it's a great tool to use. We can have multiple people logged in at the same time. So we'll have these during weeks 2, 4, and 6. Right now, I have them scheduled on Wednesdays of those weeks. I think it's June 12th, June 27th, and then July 10th, I think. But I'll check. It'll be available to you that week, and I'll let you know. And they're going to be scheduled for 11 a.m. Central Time. I have some rubrics here on how I grade or what I look for writing, for your writing and speaking exercises, access to an online Wörterbuch, adding umlauts, guideline to gender in German, and then also this here, Proctor U. So if this is your first time in the online class, you will need to set up an account just for your final exam. You'll have weekly tests, but your final will be a standard final exam that'll be done online, but you have to have that Proctor U account. So I'm just going to scroll down here. We have some guidelines on taking an online class, access to the syllabus and course schedule, different resources that the university provides to you, learning in an online environment, technical requirements that you need for this class. Step 7 here, this is very important. You'll have to introduce yourself. This will be your first initial post, so read the directions that are found in that. And then a syllabus quiz to verify that you have in fact read the syllabus. So please do read that carefully. And of course, if you have questions, let me know. Week 1 here, Welten 6. So this is 1102. So we'll be covering chapters 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they're split up as such. Week 1, we will get all of Welten 6 in. Weeks 2 and 3 will be Welten 7. Weeks 4 and 5 will be Welten 8. Week 6 will be Welten 9 by itself as well, and then week 7 will be Welten 10. And then week 8 will be, you'll have that entire week to work on your final exam, as well as take your oral final with me, which we'll be using the Zoom program for that. I'll have a doodle poll available to you to schedule that appointment with me. It'll be anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And so yeah, so here I'm going to look at this week 1. Every single week is set up the exact same way. It's easier that way if it's all repetitive. So we have an overview, which gives a brief explanation of what the content will be, your learning objectives, what I anticipate you should be able to do by the end of this week. Your to-do list, which is a very detailed recommendation, we'll call it, of what I think you should do each day, whether it's a video, pages to read, PowerPoint to look through, and then also which exercises you should be doing within your iLearn. This really is just a template, and it's to make it easier for you to manage your time. Okay, for the homework assignments, all the homework assignments are due on Sunday for the iLearn, but this will help you kind of manage that time so you're not bogged down last minute and having to rush through. But anyways, we also have a reading list, which includes the pages that are also included from the to-do reading exercises. Multimedia are all my video tutorials. PowerPoint is located here as well. This iLearn exercise verification, basically this is you will do your iLearn exercises separately, and when you're done with them, you just basically mark your name and check off in here just to let me know that you've done it so that I can provide a grade to you. Okay, and then you have your discussion forum. Oh, and these, by the way, these iLearn exercises are due Sunday evening at midnight. Week 1 and each weekly discussion, there are 2 days for this. The first post is due on Thursday, and then you have to have 2 follow-up posts to your classmates by Friday. Speaking activity, this will be due on Saturday, but as I mentioned, you'll have 1 initial post and then 2 follow-up posts. Okay, and then the assessment, you'll have a weekly test. Basically, it's going to be a short test. Basically, the length of a normal chapter test, it'll be an hour long. It'll be timed, and that'll be completed. It'll open up Sunday, so basically Saturday evening at midnight, and it'll close by Sunday evening at 11:59, just to give you plenty of time to work on that. And as I mentioned, for your final exam, you'll need that ProctorU account set up. So that's all I have for you today. Vielen Dank. Ich freue mich sehr darauf, mit Ihnen zu arbeiten. Und wenn Sie Fragen haben, bitte schreiben Sie mir eine E-Mail. Danke und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.